Canon. Now, thing is, the Canon got labels removed in there, but you can see someone had a battery in here that corroded, that leaked. So now I gotta try and fix it in order to get it to work. And the one thing I'm gonna do is be taking Q-tips and the cleaning solution and start cleaning up the contacts. If that doesn't work, I may have to actually take it apart and try and figure out what's wrong. Okay, so I cleaned the inside contacts and it still won't work. So that means I have to take it apart. And I'm going to record this so anyone else who has this issue can do the same thing if this works. Also, so I can have a record of how things go back together. Okay, first I'm gonna pull off the battery pack cover. And see. Okay. Now, so I know which screw goes in which hole, I'm gonna take this bag and put this one screw in here. That way I know that goes into the back. This screw I'm gonna set right there. Ow. Okay, little tab. Okay, which way is this tab? Push down. Okay, I'm gonna need something else. Something flat. This should do. Okay, part off. And move this that way. something hard to press and I gotta get the tab loose. And the tab just popped back in place. Maybe if I... This might work better. So it's not easy to do. Moment, I can't do this on camera. There we go. Okay, so I had to take and get this in here and pry it that way, and then it all just popped apart. And as you can see, I'm kind of ruining the tab there, so it's important to be careful when doing that. Now, got another screw here. This screw I'm gonna set aside over here. Okay. So it looks like the corrosion went down into here. And the wires seem to be intact. And there's a corrosion tab down in here. And more corrosion down in here. I know I may not have this all in camera. Everything appears to be connected properly. This is kind of loose. It might have something to do with it. So, I can do this. And see, so it's still not working. Oh, I'm gonna have to try and clear this corrosion. If worse comes to worse, I may have to replace the wiring. Okay, so it appears that this corrosion right here might be the problem, as this is right where the black wire goes in at. and makes contact with the plate. So okay, this map's coming out. Definitely make it easier to clean. Look at all that. Okay, now let's see if I got it working. Nope. Now this may or may not work, but I'm hopeful. Looks like got a lot of corrosion off. Now it's probably worth trying again. Let me put the battery. Get this in there right. Uh-oh. That's a problem. So, corrosion is gone, but this little broke. So what I'm going to have to do is splice the wire and reattach. Now for this part, it's gonna take me a while, so I'm gonna have to stop the camera. Okay, I exposed the wire, and I just did that a little bit. Don't cut. You don't want to cut all the way through. You just want to get it started, making an indentation, and then to just start pulling it away with using your thumb. Okay, my battery died, so I switched cameras. Now, what I need to do is try and reattach it like this. Now, I could do it with soldering iron, which is what it originally was. Or I can try and do something else. So I may try the soldering iron method. I'm not quite sure which would be the best. Or I can try get some electrical tape and seal it that way. And keep the contact that way. Now, the best option, I don't know. But before I do anything, I'm gonna put these back in place. Take my battery, put it in here. And yeah, switch this way would be on. And the battery, and it's not lighting up. So that means something else is owes me here. Where is it? Focus. And the camera won't focus. Okay, so I got it working. Now, what I did was I cut some more wire because I took a single shot photo and saw that part of one of the wires I had cut through, and there was no longer a connection. There was a short wide piece of wire there. So I wrapped that around screw, that end piece. Now we just gotta put it together. Hopefully it'll stay. Now, before I start screwing it back together, and it's the lights. Okay. Now, the back screw, which I had put off aside in a specific spot, go screw right back in. Don't over tighten. Incidentally, if anyone's wondering, I learned these little tricks of setting things aside in certain places and not over tightening and putting the same screws back in the same holes from retroblasting. This was on this side because this is the one I had trouble on. I got that off, get that little section. And lastly, take this sticker off, because I'm going to be replacing. I'm still waiting on my Toy Hacks labels to come. But I'm prepping things in advance. And I am doing a full trypticon restoration video. That's why in the beginning you see a bunch of extra other stuff that wasn't mentioned. because I decided to put this on its own, for its own little video. And since I'm doing an own little video, I'm using a cleaner that I used before. That worked pretty well. And that's Murphy's oil soap safely cleans when it works. It's safe for the other stuff. It says you can use it on other stuff. And then goo is gone. And yep, now it's working again. So that's fully working. Laser light cannon for G1 trypticon. So, thanks for watching.